We are here on Talk of the Town. I'm Betsy McDaniel, in for Robin Zimmerman today, and joining me is Natalie Harvey. She is the cultural director for the town of Hilton Head. That was easy for me to say this morning.
It's all right.
In my head, I'm like, I think that's right. And then, anyway,
you were right.
So I was right. So nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thank you for being here. We just wrapped up Island Jam, which of course was a tremendous event for the town. But now we're going to move into Crescendo.
Right. It is the fall season on Hilton Head, and all the festivals are beginning. This is the 8th annual Crescendo event, which honors our art, culture, and history on Hilton Head. And we're excited that it's actually turned into more of 6 weeks than a month, because there's so many wonderful things happening around town.
Yeah, that is amazing. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. So it really does span several weeks. So talk to us about what the start is, what we can expect in the middle, and at the end, how we get the whole schedule.
It's great. We are actually starting about October 10th. So one of our signature events is the Jazz for All Ages Jazz Festival that is always a huge hit here on the island. And then October 15th is our official kickoff party at Shelter Cove Community Park. This year is going to be amazing. We have always the Junior Jazz All-Star Band, which sort of kicks us off, and then Zach Stevens will perform. We'll have arts and cultural organizations on hand. And then we're going to have a set from Charlton Singleton, who is a Grammy Award-winning artist with Ranky Tanky.
Yes.
He's bringing his party band, Contemporary Flow.
Excellent. Wow. What an event
Right.
that sounds like.
Right.
Yeah.
So, in between, there are at least 25 different organizations that have events during Crescendo, from poetry reading to songwriters in the park, to theatrical productions, musicals, live music, the orchestra, community reads. If there's anything that you're interested in here in Hilton Head, especially if you're new, this is a great opportunity to get to know some of these organizations and activities.
Yeah. So how is it on the website, is there a schedule somewhere that we can kind of follow along so we know where we need to be when?
Yes, absolutely. We are going to have the schedule updated on culturehhi.org. And there's a button on the homepage that says Crescendo. And once you press that, you'll get the opportunity to see the printed PDF of what we're going to be printing.
Okay.
As well, if you come to the opening party, we will have some swag bags and a hard copy of it. So you can just put it in your car. And when you're out and about around town, you can see what's happening at any day of the week.
Yeah. And so are all these events free, or some of them ticketed?
Right. So the best thing to do is, when you look at the schedule, is to go directly to the website of the group that's offering the program.
Okay.
Some of them are free, like the Office of Cultural Affairs sponsors a songwriters series in Lowcountry Celebration Park on Thursdays. Those are free. You're welcome to bring your chairs, your blankets, bring some dinner, some snacks, and enjoy original live music. We also do have ticketed events that some of the productions have, so you'll just want to check and see.
Yeah, okay. And Celebration Park is such a great place to see live music, and like you said, have a picnic, just be out in the beautiful weather that we experience here in October.
Right.
Yeah, and we're going to keep all those tropical storms away. We're not having any of that this year.
We're not talking about that this year.
We're not talking about that. We're just going to have the beautiful fall weather.
We have the Symphony Under the Stars out there now, and that's really been a great experience for everybody, and especially because it's so easy to walk, even for our visitors that sort of, are in town and they say, oh my gosh, I heard some music, so I decided to come over and check it out. And so it gives us an opportunity to reach an audience that, maybe sometimes wouldn't know what sort of cultural experiences they could find here in Hilton Head.
Absolutely. And also back to Shelter Cove Community Park. That's another great place, and it's got that art walk that you can kind of go and see some of the pieces that have been installed. And, those are changing and evolving, all the time.
Right. So one thing we're offering this year that's sort of a combo with the sculpture trail that begins there at Shelter Cove Community Park, travels down through Veterans Memorial all the way down to the trailhead that opened a couple of years ago. We have Robin Liebenberg, who's one of our local poets, and she really spearheaded the poetry trail.
Right.
So she's going to be offering in November a free walk on a Saturday morning that will visit several of the sculptures along the trail that have poetry associated with them. So all you do is you scan your QR code, and you meet a local poet who will read something associated with the site that you're stopping to visit.
So many great things. I love that we have a Department of Cultural Affairs, because we have a lot to offer. So thank you for sharing about Crescendo. The next big thing coming up, and I know you're going to be back with Robin talking about what else is coming up in the fall, but thank you for talking about that today, Natalie.
Absolutely. Thank you.